Yes, got him.
I'm alright!
Hello everyone and welcome to Battlefield Hardline. My name is ExOpsKilla and I am playing Battlefield Hardline right now. Well, obviously not right now because I'm making this commentary, but in the background that's what you're watching. Brand new Battlefield Hardline closed beta gameplay that I got the day of the beta release, and I have been loving it a ton. I love it so much. But I was really scared of Battlefield Hardline when it was first leaked and then officially announced by EA and DICE because it seemed like it was too soon after Battlefield 4. And since Battlefield 4 is, at its core, it's a broken game, and it's at its core still kind of a slight upgrade. It's a Battlefield 3.5 instead of Battlefield 4, in my opinion. And since it's still broken and it's still not what I want from a Battlefield game, I was really scared of Hardline. And since Visceral Games were being brought onto the team and they were working on it, I was really scared because, yeah, they're known for Dead Space, they're known for stuff like that. But are they the best for Battlefield? Will they make an enjoyable multiplayer first-person shooter? Because the single player, in all honesty, it's forgettable. It's been forgettable in every Battlefield game to date because, well, there's only been like 4 single players. But what makes a Battlefield game is the multiplayer. So I was really concerned with Visceral since they haven't really been able to produce a great multiplayer game. But I am so happy now because DICE and Visceral seem to be working really well together. With Visceral, the single player should be very, very fun and entertaining. And hopefully the characters are great and all that stuff. But more importantly, with DICE working on the multiplayer like they always have, and they aren't working on the single player at all, they'll be able to focus all of their efforts on the core multiplayer experience, which hopefully it's what they will do. But so far, all that we've seen from the game is what's in the beta. And from that multiplayer beta experience, I predict that this game is going to be very, very good, and I can't wait for it to be released, and I can't wait to buy it and play it and enjoy it for hundreds of hours, hopefully. But what makes this game so fun is that it has the graphical fidelity of Battlefield 4. It looks great, it looks kind of realistic, but not realistic at the same time. And it looks like Battlefield 4, but it feels more like Battlefield 3 in my opinion than Battlefield 4. It feels less vehicle oriented, which is the goal. It feels a lot more fast paced and it's a lot more infantry heavy, which I really enjoy. The gunplay feels a lot better to me than it did in 4. In 4, it just felt kind of bad. Like it was unpredictable at times. I don't know. It's something just wasn't right in Battlefield 4 with the gunplay, in my opinion. And whatever that was, they fixed it in Hardline. And DICE and Visceral definitely brought their A game in order to develop and make this game to the best of their abilities. And one way that I know that is because the beta is out 5 months before the game is going to be released. 5 months where they can work on it and make it perfect. Normally, beta is out a month to 2 weeks before the game gets released, and nothing can really go on in that amount of time to fix the game and make it ready for launch. But I think EA learned from their Battlefield 4 launch, and they're finally doing something about it, and they're going to make this game as good as they can make it before the launch, like they should in any game that they make. So I'm going to kind of switch gears here for a few minutes and talk about cars, but more specifically, cars in Battlefield Hardline. They feel great. They sound great, they feel great to drive, and this is all due to a brand new engine that do vehicles. They created a whole new engine so that all the vehicles would feel better than they did in the past Battlefields, and it is working. You can ride in the cars in the back seat, the front seat, whatever. You can shoot out from inside the car. You can even lean out the window and shoot people as you drive by. And one thing that I really like about the cars in Battlefield Hardline is that they take damage from small arms fire, which means that if there's someone just driving back and forth down the road, you don't have to hit the guy inside the car, you can just shoot the car and take it out. Right now, though, the damage is a bit screwed up in my opinion. You can take a car out in about a mag and a half, which is way too quick for just one person with a assault rifle. I think they should lower the damage done by small arms fire just a little bit, so that cars can stay alive for longer. Because I've killed many a car that's coming right at me just with a nice sustained burst from my gun. I put it right through the windshield. I hit the driver a couple times, and I take out the car in its entirety. It blows up, and there you go. Car is dealt with, and that's a good thing. But it's like I said, it's the damage is a little bit too much at this point in time. But since there's 5 months for them to work on it, I'm sure they'll be patching that quite quickly. And now I want to kind of talk about the guns, because I've been kind of skirting around that a little bit, maybe. But the guns feel and sound great. It feels every time you shoot this gun, it feels like you're actually shooting a gun. Obviously, you can't feel the recoil, but your screen just except for the actual feeling of the gun, it feels like you're shooting a gun. The sounds are great. They're nice and bassy. They feel like it sounds like it would actually sound if you're shooting a gun, minus the ear ring that you get from shooting an actual assault rifle. And one thing that I really like about Hardline is how they do the attachments. It's completely different than any Battlefield game that they have to date. And so pretty much what you do is you need to use the gun to unlock the attachments. So you get service stars to unlock attachments, and you complete certain objectives or goals with the gun, and you can unlock attachments. But right now you're thinking, oh, but you just said it's completely different. But that's how it was in Battlefield 3. Well, in this, once you complete a certain goal, you unlock, let's say, muzzles. And when that happens, you unlock every single muzzle for that gun. So you can get suppressors, heavy barrel, compensator, all that stuff. But you have to pay for it using in-game money. Now, this in-game money is the score of the game, and every time you get a kill and stuff like that, every time you win a match, you get a little bit of money. It kind of reminds me of Black Ops in a way, but I like that system. And so this makes me happy. But in the beta, everything's really cheap, so I have a ton of extra money right now, so I could probably buy everything in the game once I get it all unlocked. But another thing about the guns that is kind of bad at the moment, and the whole game, is that it's still at the 3010 tick rate that Battlefield 4 vanilla was on before the recent netcode patch. Pretty much what that means is that your computer is sending information at 30 hertz a second, but it's only receiving at 10 hertz a second, just like it was in Battlefield, causing you to kill trade and get killed behind corners at times. But they will soon patch it to 3030 tick rate so that it feels tighter and more responsive. But they just said that they pretty much ran out of time and they couldn't get the 3030 tick rate implemented before the beta was released. So overall, I'm really enjoying Battlefield Hardline. If you can't tell already, I'm gonna play many hours of the beta since it's gonna be 5 months long, like I said before, and I'm gonna be recording a lot, hopefully making some more videos. But I'm really enjoying it right now. I'm liking it more than Battlefield 4. Now, Battlefield 3 is still a close rival, but it's a ton of fun, and I'm really enjoying it. You guys should all go out and get it. The link to the beta sign up is down in my description, and it is an open beta, so you may not get in immediately, but as soon as they open up more slots, they will get you in, and hopefully you guys can all get in if you have PC or PS4. It's not on the Xbox right now or any of those, but if you have a PC that can run Battlefield, or you have a PS4, sign up for this beta and get playing, because it's definitely worth it for a free game. Like, who doesn't want a free game? Yeah, it's beta, but it's an awesome beta in my opinion. And I may be pre-ordering Battlefield Hardline, which I said I was never going to pre-order another Battlefield again because of Battlefield 4, and it sucked in my opinion. But since the beta is out this early, I may pre-order it if they implement some changes and fix a few things at the current stage in the beta. So once again, I recommend this game to everyone who can get it. If you have PC, like I said, PC, PS4, get it. You gotta sign up and you'll get it. And I got it the first day because I was watching E3, and I'm so glad that I was watching. Cause if I had missed out on this, I'd be kicking myself in the pants right now. Well, this is all the time for me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary. And I know it's been my first one in quite a while, but stay tuned to my channel. I will hopefully be coming out with more very soon in the future. Hopefully more Battlefield Hardline, and I'll probably be doing one comparing and contrasting Battlefield 4 to Battlefield 3 because I really have a bone to pick with Battlefield 4 because it just does not feel very good right now. It's just not very fun, and I may have to grind through to actually get some gameplay footage to use in that video. But I hope you guys all have a great day, great night, or whatever time it is. Have a great life, and it's summer for me, so I'm going to be playing a ton of games in Battlefield, and I can't wait. So I hope you guys all have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Nice, good game, guys.
Good job, boys. That was fucking amazing, dude.